Yeah, boy! Hi Sneakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with a reaction to a brand new group, brand new for me, not for you. Today I'm finally, after years going to be checking out eFX for the very first time. Now listen, I've had so many requests for eFX, but it's no secret that I'm a huge SM fan, not of the company, but of the artists. Like, I love SM artists. Every single group I've reacted to, even going all the way back to first gen, like SES, I just love them. I love SM, the art, the work that SM put out. And somehow I've just gotten to the point where I just haven't checked out eFX yet. And then as the months went by, I kind of wanted to just save them because they are the last, well, maybe there's some like first gen groups I still haven't heard, but they are literally the last like main SM group I have left. Once I've reacted to eFX, that's it. I'm done. So I've kind of just been saving them, and then I did say when I get to 70k as a celebration, I will do eFX week, and I reached 70k. Thank you, by the way. So we have FX week. If you're curious as to what I'm going to be reacting to on what days, head on over to my community tab, and you can see all the content that I'm going to be reacting to. Today we have the first MV marathon, and the 3 MVs, I'm going to be doing it in chronological order, which is not what I usually do. I like to do it reverse, but since it's FX week, it's like a whole week, I'm going to do it in chronological order. So the first 3 MVs, which are going to be in this video, are La chA, which I'm assuming is their debut, Chu and NU ABO. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. I'm nervous but excited at the same time. Let's do this. Let's get into it. FX. La chA, MV. Let's go. Already loving the whip. Oh my god, it's already get. Hey! Ooh! That gritty. Hey! That chime. Give me that R&B group. Ah, 살리. Is that guitar sound? Yes, guitar. Oh my god, Abba! Hey! Baby! Love that melody. I love these synths. Very SM, early SM. I love that numza. Ooh! Yeah, in the back. Hey! Ooh! Love the guitar in this part. Ooh, okay. Give me the bridge. Hey. Hey. Ta-la-ta-la-ta-ta-ta, super catchy. Oh my god, I can't with Amber. Love that melody. Hey. Love that part of the choreo as well. Oh, okay. So Victoria's the only member that I don't know. Okay, so that was exactly what I was expecting it to sound like. I'm so happy right now. It had that second gen SM sound with those synths. I love that gritty synth we started off with. That but I was a little bit worried that it wasn't going to have R&B elements, because sometimes early SM stuff was lacking in a little bit of the R&B elements. I felt that sometimes with certain their tracks, where you were expecting it to go a little bit more R&B and it doesn't, but this definitely did. I'm not sure about the other tracks, we shall see, but it definitely had those R&B elements that I really, really love in the pre-chorus and in the bridge. Some of those melodies, oh shit, how did the Namja, was that what the melody was? The Namja, like I love that. There was also this melody in the chorus as well that I kept pointing out. Can't remember what it was, but I love that. You guys know I love my SM melodies, my SM R&B-ness, the switchy uppiness, and that was really and truly indeed exactly what I love. I thought we were gonna hear a little bit more of Amber, but I think we'll probably get to hear a little bit more. But just crack me up to see that like that. I loved it. I loved the choreo as well. I just love the vibes. I love the instrumentation as well. There was these really cool sounds. I think it was during the, was it the chorus or pre-chorus? That sort of guitar sound comes in, but it's not like a guitar, like an acoustic one or anything. It's like a little MIDI sort of, little synthy guitar sort of sound. There was these really nice chimes as well that kept popping in. That's exactly what I was expecting it to sound like. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's go. So next up we have FX. Chu MV. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be one of them ones, isn't it? There goes that gritty synth again. Okay, yeah. This has got like the Super Junior, like. Oh, the electric guitar! I love the percussion as well. Hey! Hey! Up the head. Hey! That's gonna be stuck in my head. Ooh! Ooh! Love how the instrumental filled up. That's gonna be stuck in my head. Ooh! That electric guitar in the finale. I love how choppy that part is. Love this part. Hey, 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 hey.
That cowbell.
Oh shit! Hey! Dum, dum, dum. I love that. That little melody in the back. Can you hear it? Love that. I love that. Love that part in the choreo. Okay, I absolutely love that. That definitely had that sort of wacky SM sound. It reminded me of, oh god, what's that? Is it Super Junior? Oh, you know which one I mean. You know which one I mean. You know which one I mean. And also Chinese, ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding ding. Like it has that sort of almost just, I don't know, that wacky vibe to it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved the instrumental. Again, it had that sort of gritty synth. But oh my god, the choo, that part is gonna get stuck in my head. And I love the little choppiness, like the choo. I love that. I couldn't get enough of it. I'm gonna be singing it for days. I already know that for sure. I love the instrumentation. I think, like I said, it had that sort of that experimental sound. There was all these little intricate sounds going on. I tried to point out as many as I could, but especially in the percussion, at some point you had this triangle. Also, there was Fender Rhodes. I'm sure I heard some Fender Rhodes. And then in the chorus, I think it was the B chorus, like the second half of the chorus. I don't think it was the post chorus. But the instrumental kind of filled up a little bit more. You had that melody where it was like, oh shit, I can't remember. It was like, doo-doo. I tried to point it out. You know what I mean. I just loved how the instrumental filled out there. But also the percussion in general. At some point I had the cowbell that, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I can't remember how it went, sorry. When Amber came in and the beat sort of switched up a bit, like I loved the percussion there. Also, I loved Amber's little moment. I love Amber's moment. I love it. I love that, the cheesiness, the cheesy aspect to it all. I say all the time that this is what K-pop is missing, really and truly. Again, I love the melodies. I feel like they're maybe not so much vocal driven as a group. I do know Luna can sing. But I feel like we haven't had much singing, more sort of rapping, melodic rapping, just fun stuff so far. We'll see if that changes. I love that as well. Also, I love that part in the choreo, the sort of lean back part. I love that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the third MV for today, which is ABO. ABO MV. Let's go. Love the tempo. This was gonna be sass and attitude. Ooh. Yep. Hey. What's the cheering about? Is that in the original track or? Ooh. I'm loving the styling in this one. Hey. I knew ABO. Love the chorus. Okay. Woo. Love that. Kick me in the face. I love that. Love the key change. Ooh, the little shoulder move. Hey! Ooh, melodies! Ooh. We're getting more vocals in this one, I feel. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Love that. Oh. Ooh. Oh, we are getting vocals. Na 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 na. Yeah. Okay, I love that one as well. That one, I feel like we got a little bit of a different side. I feel like since the first MV, they've always had this sort of sass, a little bit of sass, a little bit of attitude, a little bit of badassery. But I feel like with this one, it really sort of came through. This was a lot more sort of in your face. This one was very, very cool. I love the styling as well. Like, I love their hair, their clothing, like the styling just looked so cool. I just love their attitude. I love the track itself. It was a little bit more gritty, a little bit less of the melodies and the R&B switch ups, but I was still able to enjoy it. I love that gritty synth. Did I already mention that? I loved, for some reason as well, I really like the tempo of the song. Like, it wasn't slow, but it wasn't fast. It just had this. I can't explain it. I feel like this sort of tempo or rhythm, beat is kind of rare. I don't know, I find it just like an odd tempo. I don't know why. I loved it when Amber came in with her verse. I'm finding like a newfound love for Amber. I've always known about her. I've never actually heard any of her solo stuff. I've never heard her like as an artist. I've just seen her around everywhere. I've just seen her because she's Amber, right? But I've never actually experienced her as like an idol before. So I'm having this like little revelation, this newfound love for Amber, because I actually really like her rapping, really like the energy she brings to these songs and these MVs. Like I get it. Also, a lot more vocals in this one. I feel like I finally got to hear a little bit more of a vocal moment with the bridge. We had some high notes, we had a really nice run as well. Was that Luna? I think that was Luna. I'm not too familiar with her face. I've only seen her one time. But yeah. That is the end. That is the end of FX week day 1. That's the first 3 FX MVs done. I'm so excited. I've got so much more content. That's it. If you like this video, tune in tomorrow, day 2, which is going to be the second MV marathon. Remember, if you want to see what other content I'm going to be reacting to this week, just head on over to my community tab, check my schedule, and yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh.